Good morning, Lewis. I'm Abby Varkalis.
And I'm Brandon Najera.
Thank you for joining us for this episode of Good Morning Lewis. Today is Tuesday, October 21st, 2025. Today on GML, we check out our favorite social media posts, share some feel-good stories, and stay on top of what's hot with Christian Kluver. Plus, stay tuned for an exclusive interview with President of the Best Buddies chapter at Lewis University, Gwen Pazowitz. But first, let's talk about how our fall break went, Brandon. How did it go?
It was amazing. I stayed busy,
Yeah.
went to the art museum.
Nice.
I looked at paintings and stuff.
Did you sleep at all?
No, not really.
That's what I did. I did more homework too, so that was great. Not really a break.
I just had to do what I had to do.
Great, Brandon. Honestly, I love it. All right, so now it's time to check up on some of our favorite trending social media posts. Let's have a laugh.
I hope so. I hope so. I usually forget which ones I picked out.
Me too. Actually, I'm trying to remember right now.
Me grabbing the
Yours?
rolls as soon as they hit the table at Texas Roadhouse.
I can't relate to this because I've never been.
Really?
No.
They're delicious. Or like really, anytime anything hits the table, like
Yeah.
the Olive Garden breadsticks, I'm there.
Yeah. No,
I'm grabbing 'em.
I need to experience this.
Exactly. You're
Yeah.
missing out.
I know. Everyone talks about it too, except for me. All right. Now on to post two. Yes.
Dear Rachel, I'm looking forward to your ride on Halloween night.
So aesthetic.
I love this so much. It's not funny, but
No, it doesn't have to be. This is great.
oh,
I love the peanuts.
I love it. Like this is what gets me into the fall spirit. I feel like
Yeah.
and Halloween spirit
Like,
is
cool.
the
They
peanuts.
have a Christmas one too, don't they?
Yeah,
I feel like it's like a seasonal thing, and I kind of like it.
yeah, and I love it. It's great. All right, on to
Our next one.
post three.
Everybody flanked, so I brought Tone.
Oh my God, that's so cute though.
Look at the size of him, and then look at everything around them.
He probably ate everything too.
I hope so. He looks so adorable
Yeah.
just sitting there like this for his picture.
That's how my dog would be, honestly.
I hope my dog would not be like that. That looks crazy.
I wish I could take him too, like this.
Yeah, like look at he's adorable.
I know. This is great. Tony. All right, on to the next post. Me searching for the best song before cleaning.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You have to do this beforehand, or else it's not going to be fun or good.
Yeah, I feel like you're in a movie.
Yeah, and then you won't feel motivated if you don't have like a good song on or something you want to watch.
I do this too when I'm getting ready.
Yeah, me too. Same. It gets me through it.
Yeah. Motivation.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. I think we're on our TikToks now. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
This is not it.
this is a good one too.
This is, yo. I think we missed
Oh.
it.
No.
Okay, you know the slide or that one video where the Boston police officer goes down the metal slide?
Yes, and then he's like banging.
Yeah, that's what they were doing. They tried to recreate it. I don't know where this is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go and I'm gonna do it.
There's a slide like this near Lewis, actually.
there?
Yes, there is. And
I'm
I've
gonna
been.
do it.
Yes. Okay.
Was it bad? Or did you get like thrown around?
I haven't been there for like years, but it's so.
Oh, here, they're
it's
playing it
bad.
again. Oh my,
Yes. No. There's one near
that's
here.
bad.
I haven't been there forever, but like it was bad, and it's really steep. So.
Who designed this though? Like this, if this is meant for kids, they don't care about these kids.
No, it's so rickety. All right, on to. We finished up the TikToks, didn't we? Isn't there
No,
one?
there should be one of yours. 'Cause
Yeah.
We had 2 Instagram posts, and then
So this one should be funny, I hope. I
Yeah?
hope you laugh. I'm excited for it. I laughed, but I don't necessarily remember what else was on the TikTok.
I know. I feel like I pick them.
Oh, okay. Now I remember. Okay, I wish you could hear the audio.
Yeah. What the?
Do you get it?
A little bit.
Okay.
What is this kid ghost
So it's
face
like
for?
she moved down the street from her sister.
Yeah.
And then her nieces and nephews like come down like every single day in costumes. And I relate to this because like
Oh.
my neighbors do this to me all the time.
Every day in costume?
Like once a month in little costumes. It could be like June and they're doing it. So
That's actually so funny.
it's so
I feel like
cute.
a lot of little kids do that. They'll just be like Spider-Man
yeah.
on the daily or whatever.
No, they're into it.
Yeah. I dress up as Spider-Man.
Yeah, for real. All right, next up, we share some feel-good stories sure to brighten your day.
If you have kids or follow trends online, you know about the viral plush toy Labubu. Now, a California bakery has taken the craze to a whole new level with a 7-foot-tall sculpture that weighs around 300 pounds. Meet La Van Van. He's a towering work of art made completely out of bread. Created by chef Catherine Pervan and her team from the Valencia Scarecrow Contest, Levan Van has been greeting many exciting customers at One House Bakery. Levan Van's name is a play on Labubu and Levan, an ingredient used in most of the pieces of bread that make up his body.
Wow.
That's insane.
Labubu, that was great, Brandon.
I don't know. I want a piece of that thing.
I was really looking forward to this story, actually. Very excited all morning.
I know.
Well, when it comes to University of Illinois football, 59-year-old Pam Edmond is the latter. She has a knack for making homemade pillows with a heartfelt touch. She's done hundreds of them and recently made a very special one for Illinois head coach football Brett Belima. Edmond dropped it by his office ahead of the team's homecoming game for good luck. It turned out the touching underdog Fighting Illini prevailed over the University of Southern California on a game-winning field goal. What Edmond never expected was the signed photo the coach sent her as a thank you for showing him and holding her pillow. Wow, that's some art right there.
You know, I feel like it's just a different type of love for her to make a pillow like that.
Definitely, yeah.
After that, you got to bake her some cookies or something.
Make a Lewis pillow, like.
I don't know about all that. A pizza delivery guy in New Jersey found a creative way to work through flooding. The delivery guy by the name of Anthony Diaz set out on a route delivery call from Brothers Pizza in his Subaru Monday around lunchtime to an address in nearby Mystic Islands. He did the whole trip while FaceTiming his girlfriend and while nearby neighbors snapped photos and videos.
Interesting. While with his girlfriend?
No, he was on FaceTime with her.
Oh.
He just drove his Subaru through the water.
On FaceTime.
It was the other day. It was raining really bad. And it hit this steep gap with like a ton of water at the bottom. I was terrified.
Oh, and then you hear like, oh, sure.
Yeah, so I can
You're
only
like,
imagine how this guy was doing it. His pizza. We'll be right back with our interview with the president of Best Buddies at Lewis University, Gwen Pazowick. Stick with us.
It is a new day for jobs and careers, and the skills needed to compete are rapidly changing. This is why more students are choosing Lewis University. Lewis prepares you for emerging opportunities in some of the most highly sought after fields. Higher education is the most crucial investment you can make in your future. Lewis provides you with a lasting education that will launch you toward success today and strong growing careers of tomorrow. Begin an education that will pay dividends for a lifetime. Learn more at lewisu.edu.
For over 50 years, WLRA has been on air showcasing countless students. As the first all-digital college radio station, Lewis University students are given access to industry-leading equipment. Equipment that commercial stations utilize, equipment that creates, and equipment that brings radio to life.
I like WLRA because it gives me the opportunity to get experience with news broadcasting and working with radio.
Stop by De La Salle 210 or at WLRA Radio to get started on your radio career.
There's so many rewards in life. You coming into our home was one of the greatest rewards we could have ever had.
You know, it took 20 years and I got my third child who was 17 at the time.
It's so cool to watch the adult that you've become, and you really have done as much for us as you think we've done for you.
Thank you so much for joining us today, Gwen.
Of course, thank you for having me.
Of course, yeah. So for listeners who might not know, what is Best Buddies and what kind of impact does the program have here at Lewis University?
So Best Buddies is a non-for-profit international organization, and we have a lot of chapters in the state of Illinois, which is amazing. We focus on inclusion and having one-to-one friendships with people with and without disabilities. So our impact on Lewis, I think, is quite strong. We've had growing numbers over the years, and it's just a great way to, show inclusion and make sure that the world knows that people with disabilities are right side along us, and they do amazing things every day, just like us.
I've seen so many promos around campus too, which is really cool. So it's awesome. So what inspired you personally to get involved with Best Buddies, and what has been your experience like since Ben's joining?
One of the professors that I met before I became a freshman really encouraged me to join, and that was kind of my catalyst. And then once I was involved starting my freshman year, I've just fell in love with it ever since. So this is year 4 for me, and it's really special because I get to be president now, and so I get to see all of these leaders before me and all of these friendships before me, and kind of, get to implement that now and like figure out what works best for everybody and try and just create overall inclusion on campus. I think that's a big thing that Lewis has been pushing for over the years, so we love to be a part of that.
So you've got to see so many aspects of the program being here so long.
Yes,
which is so cool.
definitely.
How does the chapter connect students with their buddies, and what kinds of activities or events do you guys do throughout the year?
Yeah, so we connect with our buddies in a couple of different ways. At the beginning of the year, we host what we call kind of just like our social or our beginning of the year social. And this is where everybody kind of gets to meet, gets to mingle, kind of see like who they fit with, just like kind of those introductories of the friendships. And then later on, we have our match party, which everybody gets to find out their one-to-one friendship match, which is it's so fun to see everybody like get really excited. And once those things kind of happen, we have an event about once a month on campus. Sometimes it's off campus too, but those are like our large group events. And then our one-to-one matches will coordinate sometimes they'll do outings just them two, they'll email, they'll call, they'll send letters, kind of just personal preference up to the friendships. I know my buddy and I will call him or I will send him letters, so.
Yeah. So you're really connected throughout the year too.
Yes, we really are, and we try really hard to make sure that, even during like the holidays when we have our large break as Lewis students, that we reach out and then get to see them, as much as possible. And same thing with like summer break, if you're continuing with our club and with your buddy, like getting to talk to them during those long stretches too.
Yeah, oh, that's so sweet. So looking ahead, what goals or upcoming events does your chapter have that you're most excited about?
I think something that I'm most excited about is we have an event later this week on Thursday, which is our match party. It's Halloween themed, so everybody's going to come in costume. We're going to decorate cookies, play bingo, dance. Like, it's just a great time. We love to just like do fun kind of activities together. And I think another goal that we always strive for is just having more members join. We get a big push like when we have the involvement fairs at the beginning of each semester, but really just like getting anybody who wants to come like throughout the year. Like, we're very inclusive of like, we want you to be there as much as possible, and we're flexible with your schedule and things like that. So
everyone gets to match, and then you're just coming together and celebrating.
Yeah, no, exactly.
So if a student is hearing about Best Buddies for the first time and wants to get involved, what's the best way for them to join or learn more about the program?
So I would say if you want to learn more, I would definitely go to the bestbuddies.org website, and that gives you a large overview of just like what the organization does in general. Like I said, we're an international organization, so there's so many different chapters just across the world. So I think that's a good preview. But then I was like, if you want to learn more about our Lewis chapter, you can check us out on Instagram. It's Lewis University Best Buddies. Also, if you want to go to the student engagement page on Lewis's website, and you can find Best Buddies, and you can email me and I can get you more information. I was like, there's a lot of people on campus who know about it too. So like, just kind of like word of mouth is also a great way to like learn more about it.
No, I've seen you guys' social media too. And it's for everyone watching too. It's a great social media page and really colorful, so I love it.
Yes, we love color.
Yes. So can you share a meaningful story about one of the buddies that really shows the impact of the program?
Yes, so this is a story that goes back to my freshman year. One of the events I couldn't attend because I was part of the play on campus at the time. We did a Christmas Carol, and so one of the events was everybody came and saw the play, which was really great. Like, I love getting to see everybody, but right before we started, we were all kind of like greeting everybody before we had gotten on stage, and I saw my buddy sitting in the crowd, and he kind of waved at me and just gave me a smile, and that really kind of uplifted me to like give like this was my first time performing at Lewis, and this was the first show, so like kind of giving me that little boost of confidence. So and he's been my buddy ever since. I love him so much, and I'm gonna be so sad when I graduate. But he's always like biggest cheerleader. He wants to help with everything. He's so social. So I love that he was my buddy, and I love like in that moment we got to connect even though like I wasn't sitting right next to him.
Yeah, so that's so nice. Like, you can connect outside of Best Buddies too, which is really cool, and support each other.
Oh yes, yes, we love that.
Well, thank you so much, Gwen, for being with us today, and thank you for teaching us about Best Buddies.
Well, thank you for letting me share.
Yeah, of course.
Good morning, Flyers, and welcome back to Keeping Up with Christian. With fall rolling in and Halloween getting nearer, it is time to get in the spooky spirit. A few weeks ago, you voted on the LUTV Instagram page and you sent me to a haunted house. So last weekend, I finally went and we went to Hell's Gate in downtown Lockport. The way you get to the haunted house is actually from a bus. I've never seen anything like this before. The haunted house is actually placed in the woods, so it really kind of adds to the whole spooky season atmosphere. Right when you get there, there are people in face paint everywhere. As you can see, even our bus driver had face paint, which I didn't realize until we got there. The actors here are absolutely everywhere, from the line to the bathrooms to even before you get on the bus. This guy was all over us when he saw us filming and we got the cameras out. He started rolling, and the actors here are so talented too, as you can see. He can juggle, which was crowd shocking. Everyone in the crowd went, whoa, because we were not expecting that. And the tongue, that was graphic. This guy was kind of boring, I'm not even gonna lie, but he was Doctor Strange. We were in this spot, we were waiting for like our tour guide to take us to the front of the haunted house, and he was amazing, shout out to him. That was kind of like the first guy, he was cool. This girl, same thing. She was so talented. She ended up handing me a piece of dirt off the ground. She had her own kind of props, like this fluff. Wait till you see the front of the entrance. That's where this guy, that's the tour guide that I said before that took us everywhere. It is so elaborate and it is so scary. That guy in the front right there is like the guy that lets you in, and he is, again, was kidding with us and again, everywhere. That was us when we were finally in the haunted house. We were able to get a little bit of footage. That was me freaking out that I was in the front as everyone's laughing behind the camera. It was honestly really, really scary. I wasn't expecting how scary it was going to be. I've gone to a few haunted houses. I've gone to ones out by me in the country. I've gone to ones in the city, and this one was so elaborate. And it's in downtown Lockport, which is right across the street. So if you have not gone out, make sure you get out this season. It is such a blast, and you will definitely be scared. I promise you that. We will return back with Abby and Brandon to end out this episode.
Lewis University students are given access to industry-leading equipment. Equipment that commercial stations utilize, equipment that creates, and equipment that brings radio to life.
I like WLRA because it gives me the opportunity to get experience with news broadcasting and working with radio.
Stop by De La Salle 210 or at WLRA Radio to get started on your radio career.
It is a new day for jobs and careers, and the skills needed to compete are rapidly changing. This is why more students are choosing Lewis University. Lewis prepares you for emerging opportunities in some of the most highly sought after fields. Higher education is the most crucial investment you can make in your future. Lewis provides you with a lasting education that will launch you toward success today and strong growing careers of tomorrow. Begin an education that will pay dividends for a lifetime. Learn more at lewisu.edu.
That's it for today. I'm Brandon Najera.
And I'm Abby Varkalis. Have a great week, and we'll see you next time here on Good Morning Lewis.